obviously, and it's happening not in the best circumstances with the pandemic going on. So how did that impact you coming into this in terms of your training? Did you get the camp that you really wanted?
Well, you can look at other fighters capitalizing on this opportunity. You can look at Gilbert Burns. The guys that stay ready, the guys that stay committed, and the guys that want to fight are the ones that are getting fights and the ones that are progressing their career. So I feel like I'm in exactly the same position. I'm here. I'm going to set myself up with a title shot because I can capitalize on the opportunity, because I stayed motivated when, all through this pandemic, all through lockdown, through borders getting shut. I stayed training, I stayed hungry, I stayed fit, and I stayed ready so that I could make the most of this opportunity. I can live with the UFC telling me that they can't get me. I can live with them saying the fight's off because you can't get a visa. I can't live with them coming to me with a fight, them coming to me saying, do you want to fight Dustin Poirier? And I can't accept it because I took my foot off the gas because of some kind of lockdown or quarantine. So I'm coming into this fight motivated and ready.
Just finally for me, how hard was to make the flight to the States? How many days you had to wait? You had any trouble with your, making it to the border? Or how hard was it for you to make it to the States?
Well, about a week ago, the ambassador to the US, Scott Smith, gave me a call. He gave me a phone call and he asked me what I needed from him. I needed a visa to get into the US. They weren't granting visas at the moment, so I got the visa done. He got it to me the very next day. So thank you, Scott Smith, the US ambassador for New Zealand.
Fight now and have a time frame for it to be set. Do you feel that now that you're in the States, you're in the zone and you're in a good rhythm now to go out and put your best foot forward?
Yeah, like funny, fighting is a funny thing. You can get in that mode a little too early. We still got a couple of days. We got a weight cut. We got weigh-ins. We got all this stuff we got to take care of before it's time to fight. That mindset can shift in a split second. That mindset, I've seen it shift in other fighters walking out. I've seen it shift when they walk in the cage. I've seen them lose it or it switch off. So that's just something that you have to bank on that you got. That's something you either got or you don't got. And I know from experience, I've been in there many times before, that's something that I don't need to prepare. If someone tries to punch me in the head, I'm game.
And just finally for me, you said that this fight has been the forefront of your mind. For you, how big of an opportunity is this fight? And for you now, how big is it?
Yeah, well, it's the biggest opportunity of my career, my way to put myself in line for a title shot. Like with the win here, it sets me in line. Is the guy that takes on the winner of Khabib versus KG. So that's a very exciting opportunity, and that my life's goal is to be world champion, and I'm that close to it. Put too much stock. Like, this is fighting, anything can happen. I don't think it's that big of a setback. Like, that's why for me, this fight especially is a win-win situation. Dustin's the one in the hard spot. He's in the win-lose situation. Like, with a win, he doesn't gain that much from it, and with a loss, he slides outside. He slides down the rankings. With me, I put myself in a great opportunity with a win, but with a loss, I don't think I moved that far down. I go back, I beat up Charles Oliveira or someone like that, and then I make my way back into the top 5. So win-win opportunity from where I'm sitting. Just speeds things up a bit. Like I like it benefits both of us and it negatively impacts both of us. I like to set a lot of traps for my opponents with my striking. So a smaller cage means that those traps are easier to set up. I'm sure he'll want to push me against the cage at some point. So that'll make it easier too. So it benefits both of us and negatively impacts both of us. Every test is different. Every test is different stylistically. This is the biggest opportunity of my career, so it definitely adds pressure. The biggest name of my career, so that also adds a lot of pressure. But every puzzle is different, and you really don't know how it's going to play out until you get in there.
Not being able to feed off of the fans, especially with weigh-ins and media day and things like that. So how are you expecting it to be on fight night with no fans to feed off?
I guess I'm just gonna feed off the fight. Like when you have a guy like Dustin Poirier standing in front of you trying to take your head off, it's actually pretty easy to get that adrenaline flowing. So it might take a little bit. A couple punches start to land, and that adrenaline starts flowing, and we start fighting. That's the time that you forget the crowd's even there. Once that initial couple of exchanges get made, and you get put on high alert, and you really have to focus, you forget the crowd's even there. You forget the referee, the judges are even there, and you just get concentrated solely on the contest and solely on fighting. So I'm expecting that. I'm taking it as it comes until we touch gloves and until we start mixing it up, and then I'm just gonna enjoy the fight and be focused on the fight and let it play out.